What was that?
Whoa.
Hello, everybody. Excuse my mess up for the intro. I don't know what the hell happened there, but thank you all for watching today.
Yeah.
If you are at MegaCon and watching on MegaCon, drop a comment in the chat. You guys absolutely rock. If you're at MegaCon, enjoy. Say hi to everybody for us. Expect to be a little bit more of a quiet show because everybody's hanging out over there. But let's get started by introducing our co-host we got here today. We got TruePop Culture 7, who has been having a very, very interesting week. How you doing, mate?
Health-wise, not so good. Internet-wise, oh, you know, a little bit gone viral. You know, nothing special. You know, nothing important. But yeah, I've been overall okay. Keen to get on with the show.
You just made it into a news article, and you had a whole bunch of people attacking your Twitter. Yeah, nothing big, nothing too heavy.
No, not really. Like, I've got some of the funniest responses. Like, when you annoy Movie Bob, for instance, you know you're doing something right. You know, like
That's how you know you made it, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Cholesterol.
I gotta say something because I had this conversation behind the scenes with TruePop, and he was telling me, I was like, man, he's like, when I'm one of the original members of the Legion, I just feel like I'm not progressing. I don't know what to do. And I said, just hang in there, hang tight, and then boom, literally, what was it? The next day, you go viral for all that stuff. You had like what 3.6 million engagements on that one tweet.
Yeah, on the Flash tweet, I think so.
We're definitely going to get into that a little bit later in the show. We're going to make TruePop Culture a star of this show today.
I also just wanted to say as well that I'm changing my name to True Suicide Squad 7. All future content will be Suicide Squad related. All right? There's nothing but just
if you are not peeing somewhere in the intro, it is a lost opportunity.
Milk it dry. That's what you're doing.
CJP, man, what's been going on this week for you?
Not much. Had a train wreck stream yesterday, or that was or not on Thursday. That was fun, but you know, we pulled it through and had fun with it. But you know, the show's going good. Just glad to be here. Glad to be back with Jack. It's Jack's a lot of fun, and let's make fun of some stuff.
Yeah, Jack's a G, man. I always love having him on.
Thank you.
Enjoy
I appreciate you saying
Bean
so.
Intro?
I did, like, and the thumbnail as well. What's the character underneath the thumbnail?
That would be Extrazero. He knows how to do this stuff better than I do.
It's Russell Crowe from Fighting Around the World on South Park.
I got you. Yeah.
I was trying to
Couldn't
find
remember.
a video of Jack Tarlad because you're gonna have to get into the origins of the name because that way I can create a better intro for you, more custom. But Oculus,
I think you asked me previously. Yeah.
Well, my memory is dog shit. I'm sorry.
No, so is mine. That's what I'm saying. I think you've asked me previously.
We'll get into it again for everybody who has a damn bad memory. Oculus, my dude, what's been going on this week?
Doing pretty well. I released a couple memes on FMT Friday Morning Tights, which is basically once in a lifetime for them doing it in the morning rather than night. But I'm looking forward to them doing next week on their regularly scheduled program, doing Friday night tights.
It's afternoon for most people, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to next week.
Yeah, it was interesting to have it so early. I think everybody was just watching it at work. It was a great stream. I saw some people had their memes brought up, and we're definitely going to be bringing some of those guys up because even if you're not in the Legion, but you're hashtagging the Legion of Memers, we see your work and we share it out, and you guys have absolutely been killing it. So keep it up. I love seeing your creativity out there and the joy you have for this community. I'm always blown away by your individual talents. Extrazero, my dude, what's been going on?
So this morning I got to be on the Goes Nowhere Does Nothing channel, and I was part of the ADH Geek podcast. So that was a lot of fun. We talked gaming. We talked a lot about what's been going on with Suicide Squad. We talked a bit about the whole Pokemon fiasco. A fun topic we talked about is, are you guys familiar with Resident Evil Reverse, the multiplayer mercenaries style game that they kind of bundled in with Resident Evil Village?
I think I've heard
if you're not, it's fine because you're not alone. Because apparently more people are playing the Bible on Steam than actually playing that Resident Evil multiplayer game.
Wait, is it the Bible like that VR thing where you play as Jesus?
No, that's I Am Jesus. We talked about that too. But there is a game called I Am Jesus Christ, where it's a first-person adventure game, walking simulator, where you play as Jesus Christ. But no, there is there is an actual port of the Bible. You can. It's actually kind of ingenious, because you get every version of the Bible in one app on Steam. But more people are playing that right now than playing this Resident Evil Reverse multiplayer game.
Wait, so it's just like what, like a digital book?
It is just literally it's an ebook with a soundtrack and presentation to it.
Okay, IQ points to whoever thought to put that on Steam to appeal to younger generations, I suppose.
It's probably Christians.
Yeah, but why is it on Steam? Like, I would have never thought to put that there. But you know what?
Dude, everything.
They got their fingers in many pies.
I know the Gidgeons had gone digital.
There's like literally like everything exists on Steam. Sometimes I just kind of go and I go on Steam and I just look to see like what ridiculous things exist. Like if you think it exists, it probably does on Steam. For anybody that knows DJ Axis, we've had him on the show before. He and his producer Jazzy Panda have this running kind of meme about spaghetti. And last night when DJ was streaming, I actually found that there's a first-person game where you touch spaghetti on Steam. It was $1.99, so I bought it for him, and then I later bought him the sequel later in the night. The second one is literally a creepypasta. It is literally a first-person horror game where you have to make spaghetti while being pursued by monsters.
That is literally creepypasta.
What? Wasn't there also like a romance fairy Hitler-esque game as well that you talked about? I remember it being talked about on Side Scrollers, I think.
There is Sex with Hitler as a real game on Steam. And the question is who's going to buy that for Melee James?
Well, in any case, Jack Darlab, what you been up to, my dude?
Sex with Hitler, you say?
Clip that.
Oh no, I burnt my hand.
You just hear in the background 9999.
More like
I'm very well. Thank you for asking. I've been doing well. I've been doing a few more streams lately than usual. I've been doing a lot of stuff in my real life, but I've been able to sort of rearrange it so I can do a couple more streams. So yeah, have a look out on my socials for those sorts of things. But yeah, generally I'm doing good, mate. Thanks for asking. You know, it's good to see you all again. Thanks for inviting me back on the show.
Of course, man. We love having you on, my dude.
I'll tell you what, I've been trawling through Twitter, and everyone's doing this My Twitter family sort of fun X Games thing.
I did
that's
it
going around. I don't know if you've seen that.
Showed up on the fucking page, and I was like, I didn't want that going on the page, but I did it out of curiosity, and it went on. And I'm like, this.
I'm a little bit worried about it because I'm a little bit worried about it because it could just be, you know, like a website that is taking people's, you know, session tokens or anything, and everyone's just clicking on the link going, oh, let's do it then. And it could be absolutely anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, just be careful of what you're clicking on, boys and girls. This could be just like another one of those Chinese psyops, or even an American one.
In your settings and privacy, you can go on apps and sessions and then remove it. So if you do use that stuff, then just immediately go there.
Yeah, but we're not all a smart ass like you, are we, TruePop?
just give it a heads up.
I became aware of this when I got a notification that I was somebody's Valentine, and I immediately said, "You know what? I need to meme that."
I'm Anna Gameland's daddy.
Oh my god! not even waiting for the meme section. It's so good.
I see. I had to see, like, TruePop has deleted it, but apparently I was his Valentine.
TruePop. You chicken shit.
I had no idea it was gonna be on the timeline. I had no idea. I just thought.
Oh, it was, and I was like, "Well, that's awkward." So I'm gonna make it even more awkward.
Squirting it very
Fix
hard,
there, Betty.
Spidey.
Going back to the old days of his logo.
Yep.
I am Superman if he wasn't scared of NoGreenRocks, leader, creator, and founder of the Legion of Memers. And let's give a huge shout out to chat, which is already popping. You guys absolutely rock. And to everybody who is a new subscriber, you guys also rock. Thank you so much. We've been putting out shorts almost daily over the past week, and we've seen an increase in subscribers. So if you're new here, welcome to the Legion of Memers. We make memes in and around the fellowship, mainly for comedic purposes. So enjoy. And if you guys want to learn anything, feel free to always reach out to us on Twitter, because we love helping other creators. So let's give a shout out to chat. Scarbatara says
4 hours ago.
Hey, 4 hours ago. Exactly, man. You know, I think I'm going to wait to the very, very last second to post this on the YouTube and see if we'll still be late. Like we'll wait to like the very minute before we start and do it. Wow, Jack, you're old.
Yeah, pretty old.
I mean, looking good for 75, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, right?
No. That's not what I said. Not what I said. I said every week that number gets closer to my age.
Ah, okay.
It could be any number above 75.
Fractured Filter says, "Oi, what up?" Or "Oi, cunts, what up?" Hail to you, my dude. We got DJ McLean hopping in, who's been doing a lot of these shorts. Hail to you, man. You've been doing a great job. Keep up the good work, my man. Wookie be bad. Hail the Legion. Hail to you, my dude. We've been having some conversations to him from about content creation, and he's been stepping up his game like crazy. So if you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. You're going to see some new stuff. No pressure, Wookie, but like he's been absolutely killing it. It's really great to have another creator to have conversations with when it comes to making videos, especially on CapCut, which is the main app I use because I love it. So hail CapCut. We got Tina hopping in saying, "Good afternoon, friends. Good afternoon. Bad take motion." Dolnarammer says, "CL the Legion." We got Jim. I can't finish.
You need to move your left hand just a little bit more to the left.
We got Jim Shoe Bomb.
Yeah, he's one of Ryan Roger Athay's co-hosts.
I'm not sure if YouTube is going to go nuts from that. That's why I spaced it out a tiny bit.
And also a great musician in his own right.
Fantastic. True Pop Culture, you're good there. All right. Release McCracken is a wavy snail?
Looks like a wavy. And then we got this one from Wookie. I guess this is it in response to the spaghetti.
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
He's in
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
I won't play the rest of the song because it's kind of wrong.
We got DJ McLean hopping in saying, "Wookie, be awesome." Hell yeah, my dude. Blippity Blop says, Ayoop. I can't read today. Whatever. I can't read every day. Curses. I think it's the curse of streaming is people realize you can't read for shit.
You know what's
English? That's impossible.
You know, it's a good thing to use when you're having struggle with cognitive function. Coffee.
Yes.
And fortunately for you, we have a sponsor, Coffee Brand Coffee.
Oh, we have an affiliate ship, not a sponsor. We don't have any sponsor yet.
Okay. We have an affiliateship with Coffee Brand Coffee. So if you're interested in trying any of the delicious varieties that come from Coffee Brand Coffee, if you're looking to give a gift to the coffee lover in your life and you want to save a few bucks, well, we've got the solution for you. And with that, I'm going to roll this ad.
Are you tired of the grind of everyday life? Are you fed up with not having any energy in the morning? Do you feel like your life is colored in grey? And does life, for some reason, play sad music everywhere you go? And does it also rain everywhere you go, even though you don't live in England?
Well, turn that frown upside down. The Legion of Memers is here to give you some chuckles, you dingus. And we're happy to bring you something to help give you that extra kick to get you up in the morning. Introducing Coffee Brand Coffee. Fresh roasted with no gimmicks and plenty of flavors to choose from. Use code HAIL the LOM to get 10% off and to help support the channel.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you, Jeremy, for making us part of the affiliateship program. And I don't think we're ever going to get sponsors with the content we make and the language we have. I don't think anybody's going to have the balls.
You never say never. Never say never, because I've seen some people get sponsored. I don't know if anybody watches Jobby the Hong. I mean, he's more in the toy space, but Jobby's had sponsors.
You never know. You might get a Manscaped sponsor. I mean, they sponsor.
That'll be my homework assignment.
Count Dankula.
Please reach out to me or email the
you know?
Legion of Memers, and we'll get talking about it, because I'm not gonna have a sponsor if I don't trust their product. Oh, but real quick, we got a $20 super chat from Mr. Wookie Be Bad. No pressure. Sweats profusely. Good to see you, Jack, again. TruePop has been blowing my timeline up. I think Bug and Pop are fighting for top spot on that crap game.
Hey, it was Bug that gave me the idea to even edit the videos, so I wouldn't be on that timeline if it weren't for him. He's a cool dude. Go follow him.
Inspiring creators. That's what it's about, man.
No, he encouraged me, like, dude, just make it one edit, and I made that Batman edit, and then it just spiraled on from there. So.
Very nice, my dude. You did a great job. I was just expecting like the game clip, and then your edit popped up, and I'm like, nice. That's how you do it, bro. Nice. But let's get started with the community part of our show, where we give a shout out to community members who have been absolutely killing it in the meme game, and have been hashtagging the Legion of Memers. So Extrazero, can you bring up the second link for that one?
Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead. We'll get this.
I have to say, this is my favorite one. Shout out to Room 5 for these awesome FNT memes. Don't play the music, but just play the look at that.
He's hot in that image. I mean, I'm not gay, obviously, but he's pretty hot in that image. Much hotter than Chrissy is in that image.
Who's Aquaman? Is that
Odin? That's Odin with hair.
Okay, Odin, I mean, it looks just like Jason Momoa. It really looks like Jason Momoa.
I see Odin.
No, it's Odin. I've masturbated to that face 100 times, so I know it's definitely Odin. I'm not gay though.
This is 75% black, Garrett.
So you've basically been running a crusade on your pants.
He looks Hispanic more than
pretty much.
He looks like
it's been driving me nuts
in tan face.
He does.
It's whitewash.
Quarterboard Garrett.
Nice. That is a good one. I like that one. Oh yes. I'm sorry. Shad,
Super Garrett.
You know, I keep forgetting Green Arrow's in the Justice League.
Yes, he is.
A little bit.
So I thought that was great. That was from today. He's also been posting other ones with Lord of the Rings, Star Trek as well. Absolutely killing it. Keep up the good work, my dude. I love seeing the creativity out there.
Room 5 actually also, I've said this on stream before just to sort of draw awareness to it, but he was the one who did the short Friday Night Tights London meetup reel.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. Well, good on him, man. Absolutely killing it. Extrazero. We wanted to bring this up because we were talking about MegaCon earlier. If you are at MegaCon, here are the times for everybody. You got Saturday and Sunday. They had their panel earlier today, which I was watching on their channel. So go check that out while it's live. And I am clipping some of it to see if I can make something for it. And Room 5 hopping in already with a meme. Great job, man. We're going to be playing that at the end of the show. So stick around, my dude. Keep up the good work. Other than that, and did anybody watch anything from the FNT panel?
Only the
You know what, mate? You know what? Like that room 5 has just put one out of me 59 seconds ago.
Yeah, I know. I just saw it and I retweeted it and liked it. We're definitely bringing that up during the meme portion or so towards the end.
Sorry, I noticed it so because I thought it was relevant. That was all.
Absolutely, man.
And I'm a narcissist, so you know.
But yeah, so if you are in Orlando, make sure you have those timestamps up and ready to go.
A friend of mine, he's been on Side Scrollers a couple times now. Rodimus Primal, big dude in the Transformers space. He does a lot of Transformers history videos. He's there. He got to meet Eric, so he was one of the people in that big line. And we don't have it on the notes, but do you want me to pull it up because there was an announcement?
Yeah, man, feel free. I am going through all the pictures and everything, but you know.
Yeah, so this was kind of
a shout out to the community.
Yeah, this is kind of part of the community. It's I should be able to play the audio on this, but this was a big announcement that came out at noon today. So I don't know if you guys have seen this. Let me go ahead and we'll share this out as a tab so I can share the audio. But yeah, this came out from Rippaverse Comics, and Chuck Dixon and Joe Bennett have revealed Horseman.
Yeah, we can absolutely play this. If it's a problem, I'll reach out.
Yeah.
Joe Bennett had this idea, and he presented it to me, and he said, what the Rippaverse really needs is a street-level crime-fighting character, a guy without any superpowers, self-made man. And so Joe and I together created the Horseman. And we presented the idea to Eric, and thank God he liked it. So we're creating a one-shot presenting the Horseman, just super action, the way only Joe Bennett can deliver it. And it's going to be a lot of fun, I promise.
And yeah, just so everybody knows, Jay actually called Jeremy in the middle of the FNT panel.
Why was I on this panel?
And they brought it. They actually put him on speaker. That was really funny, Jay. Perfect timing. But Extrazero, what else we got?
Well, that's fairly it for the community stuff. We can move into either if you want to go into the MegaCon meme thread, we can go there before we get into
do that.
Some sadder news because I know everybody knows
Carl Weathers, right?
Yeah. So, well, let's before we get into that, let's have some fun. And
I have found an upside to Carl Weathers' death. Just one.
You won't be any more of that Mandalorian shit.
Yeah, he's got out of his contract early.
Yep.
Why don't you bring Carl Weathers up and then we'll go to this one?
Okay, here we'll get that up real quick.
Yeah, fuck Friday Night Tights, man.
Carl Weathers is part of my childhood, so
same, and it's funny. I was talking to my wife last night about this, and she was just like, "Who?" And I started saying all the stuff he'd been in. She's like, "Oh,
that black dude.
Yeah.
They all look alike."
Yeah, so this comes from Deadline, and yeah, so we don't know the details surrounding his death, other than
apparently it was peacefully in his sleep. That's what I read.
Yeah,
so, from his family.
Yeah, so it wasn't like he had some sort of secret cancer battle. Like that's kind of been a trend with a lot of celebrities, is they'll have been battling cancer in secret, and that ultimately gets them.
Like Norm Macdonald.
Yeah,
he died peacefully in his bed after being beaten senselessly with a hammer.
Jesus.
No, that's Nancy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, CJP. Well done, you beat me to it.
Very poor choice of words, TruePop.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, 76. He had a great run. I mean, Rocky, Predator, Happy Gilmore. I mean, he was one of the brighter spots in The Mandalorian. He did a little bit in video games. I didn't love Mortal Kombat X, but I loved him as Jax. I thought that was a great casting in a voice acting role.
Was so
I don't think anyone could have played Apollo Creed.
No.
No one else could. I don't imagine anybody else in that role.
And the thing was, speaking of Apollo Creed, it's interesting because, like, I think Apollo Creed was one of the. I've always been a fan of the Rocky movies, and I remember the first time I watched Rocky 4, and man, that death when he dies in the ring, that hits you hard. Yeah, I was saying this on Jesse's stream the other day, or was it? Yeah, it was last night, I think. Anyway, it like the cinematography, like when it's that slow motion, his head hits the canvas and he's just throwing in the towel. Do you know what I mean? It's that. Yeah, because he's screaming the whole time.
And Drago doesn't care.
Yeah,
Drago doesn't care at all. He's like, if he dies,
he dies.
Yeah.
If you understand why the right has lost the culture war forever, I just put a tweet in the private chat that explains it perfectly. I don't know if you guys saw this from Ben Shapiro.
Listen, when it comes to the Daily Wire, they are
something about gold
farming like nobody's business, and it's blatantly obvious.
And this is like Ben. Tell me you haven't watched a Rocky movie without telling me you haven't watched a Rocky movie. Like literally, the whole point of Rocky and Rocky 2 was the fact that it was a long shot for Rocky to go, go the distance like he did in the ring in the first movie. Like, yeah, he doesn't win, but he goes the distance. He doesn't get knocked out. And, he picks himself back up and then they become friends. I mean, this is, God, fuck Ben Shapiro, man. Fuck him.
You can go back to rapping. There's a reason why he got bullied to oblivion when he was in school.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not the moment to say this in a freaking quote tweeting his passing. Like, what the hell?
Bad timing, Ben. Bad timing.
It's sad too that this post is not ratioed.
Well, yeah, no conservative is gonna come in and ratio the Daily Wire. You know that.
I think they've come pretty close. They again, we can't get into it on the YouTube end, but there was a time in 2020 where it was happening. So
the thing I found most annoying about that tweet was that I read it in his voice.
I must have said that not to, because he has such a very distinctive voice.
That the idea that Rocky can never.
And he was followed up by a gold commercial.
Right. My favorite thing?
Brought to you by Pfizer.
My favorite thing is like when he gets heated in an argument and then he goes right in the artery, like nothing happened. Like
listen, some of the information he has is good. Some of the information he has is bad. The way they present it is not something I'm a fan of. So
hey, I could be a rapper, I mean, he could go back to being a rapper.
The sad thing is the AI one that Grant Gregory did before that track dropped was better than his actual rapping.
Far better, actually. Yeah.
Joe Pesci's Wise Guys was better rapping than Ben Shapiro's AI rapping.
Be a Man is better rapping than whatever that was.
Quarter Black Garrett's what is it? Treat Z Right.
Actually, you know what? I want to see a parody of
Do you
that
remember that?
I want to see a parody of Ben Shapiro with Quarter Black Garrett pretending to be Ben Shapiro rapping in an intro for the Normal World show.
I should DM Dave.
Suggest it to it.
Yeah, like they take any advice from me.
No, I'll just after the show.
Check out fucking Extrazero here. Oh yeah, I'll just DM Dave, just drop in names like he's just slide into his DMs.
I can. Dave follows me on Twitter.
Yeah, and me, but I wouldn't approach him.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it now.
Extrazero gives 0 fucks.
You have to. It's all about the power of ask.
Well, I mean, if I was going to approach him, I'd go through Garrett because it's like, you know, degrees of separation. But if you've got the balls to just go for it and hope for the best, go for it.
I mean, I try not to bug the big guys. I know
it's a good idea. You know.
You know what we should do? We should do a mock-up version for him, and CJP is going to voice Ben Shapiro.
I'll make sure that I talk to the fact that my wife is a doctor. You didn't know my wife is a doctor, right?
You know we should clip the intro for
my sister. My sister's the one with the huge, gigantic fun bags that I don't understand because, you know, I'm a kosher boy.
We should clip the intro for Normal World and have CJP do the voiceover as if it was the beginning of the universe.
Ben Shapiro, I mean, for, you know, sometimes you hate him, sometimes you like him. He did throw Taylor Swift under the bus. I'm sure Kenzo would be happy to hear that.
Pick her right back up.
Look, I'm
CGP,
sure.
Could you read this in Ben Shapiro's voice, by the way?
I'm sure, like Ethan Klein also doesn't like Taylor Swift, but that doesn't mean he's
Taylor Swift is a pro psyop.
She's the Snow Queen of White history.
I was just going to say, does anybody think what this rumor going around, you know, like, do you reckon Taylor Swift is a government psyop?
I personally don't care. I love the fact that so many people gravitated it to so quickly that like 100 people made videos on it.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, there was somebody that compiled the videos of all the news stations being like, Taylor Swift is not a psyop, and it just kept on going. And I'm kind of like, well, you're not doing really good for your argument, man. But I don't think I just think she's an idiot.
I don't think she's a psyop, but I do think that there are times that they weaponize pop stars and rock stars. Like, I mean, you go back to the history of like Elvis Presley being, you know, military propaganda. Yeah, there have been plenty of actors that, you know, that they used to support.
Who was the rapper who come out recently and said that the whole gang rap thing was a thing that was like government funded and
Ice Cube.
Government run.
Yeah.
Ice Cube, yeah. There you go. Sorry to interrupt you extra.
No, it's all good. Yeah, no, I definitely think that sort of stuff is very real. But I think they're just they know that they have somebody in their back pocket that supports their politics, and hey, if we can get her on board to be our mouthpiece, but I don't necessarily think she's a psyop. I just think that she is. You know, they know what they've got and they're willing to use it. Just as, you know, it's not like the right doesn't do the same. I mean, I still remember when Daddy Yankee came out for, what was it, Mitt Romney? You know, remember him? You know, anytime that they can use, you know, music or entertainers. I mean, that's why
I think it's distasteful, in my opinion, when you do that. It means like you're losing the battle before it even begins.
Right. And I think anytime, be it left or right, when they use actors or athletes or artists, I think you're taking figures that should be unifying and you're making them divisive. And I wish that actors, artists, and athletes were smart enough to see through that. I mean, you got to take the Michael Jordan approach when he was asked about Republicans. Hey, Republicans buy shoes too. Shaquille O'Neal's another person that just doesn't get into politics at all. You know, they're beloved athletes because, you know, they understand and respect everybody's ability to be a fan of theirs.
And, you know, and that's kind of why I'm happy that we have the affiliateship with Coffee Brand Coffee, because it's simply coffee.
Mm-hmm.
No super mega caffeinated drip. Like I don't care about any of that. If it's good coffee, it's good coffee. That's what matters.
And you know, I know we're going to get into the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League stuff soon, but it's a shame because, you know, I remember as the culture wars were kicking off, everybody's like, yeah, gaming is truly the last bastion of unified entertainment, and now we're seeing stuff drip into gaming and create divisiveness, it's just it sucks. We need to have facets of society that don't belong to left or right, or you know, we need to have things that bring people together regardless of where they come from in life. And you know, I know that's something we aim to do here. I know that's one of Jeremy's mantras with Coffee Brand Coffee. And, you know, I know with a lot of his commentary, he doesn't care what walk of life you come from. He just simply wants you to know that those are his opinions. And, you know, I subscribe to that old Voltaire saying of, I may detest what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it.
Exactly.
Yep. Yep. I've said it before. I don't listen to or promote or agree with a lot of what Brittany Venti says, but when she was kicked off Twitter for sharing something, I was one of her biggest fucking defenders. Yeah. And I really don't agree with a lot of what she says and what she stands for, but I defended her to the hilt. You can go and search my name and her name on Twitter and you'll see all of the tweets I was putting, like bugging the fuck out of Elon Musk's hashtag, you know what I mean? Just
yeah.
You know, Chrissy Mayer used the intro, the videos I made for the Vente ban on their show. So, like, I don't believe in that. Like, if you want to use the block button or the mute button, go right ahead, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Go right ahead. That's your own personal, you know. Just because, you know, there's freedom of speech doesn't give the force to listen to the bullshit. So you can take somebody out of you know, to get the toxic people out of your life. That's
I notice my follower count going up and down all the time.
Yeah.
Not everybody agrees with everything that I say, and maybe some people even find me fucking annoying.
Hey, you don't have to agree with everything I say. Just have a laugh. Enjoy.
They're like, yeah, you know, he was all right. Yeah, that one thing he said, but now he's said this thing. No, I don't like him now. I'm just going to unfollow. You bastards.
Yeah, Jack, that's what I feel like with my recent following. Like, if I say something on like vaguely Christian or whatever, they're just going to probably leave or something like that. That's the impression I get.
It's like, try being Jewish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really that religious, but I mean, I'm not really that religious, but I do often refer to Christianity an awful lot in some of my tweets. And so listen, I don't know whether that's a thing.
As long as you're not a prick, I don't care what you believe in.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally
I guess that's a mantra that we've got to remind everybody about, because that's how it used to be.
Yeah.
Unless you like pineapple on pizza, then I can't be friends.
Oh, no, you can fuck right off. You got pineapple on pizza.
Definitely.
You know,
sorry, Gary.
Well,
I guess
fellas,
all the holy books. All the holy books, right? Yeah, they've all got one message, and that is, don't be a dick to everybody else, and just, you know, get on with your fucking life and procreate.
Well, you know what?
That's pretty much it. Just don't be a dickhead.
Yeah, as I am creating more and more, and trying to grow more and more, I don't have the mental space for the stupidity. You know, I focus on what I need to create, and everything else falls by the wayside. I'm not like a big, you know, I'm not, you know, a giant YouTuber, but I am trying to get as good as I can at what I do. So if it's not helping me in that manner, then fine. I don't really, I don't care.
One of the things that so I did a stream the other night called Commercial Breakdown, and it was just me going through some old UK TV adverts, and it was me in the chat, and we were just there talking to one another, and we were just going through some adverts, that sort of thing. And they're like adverts from like the 90s and the 80s, and what we were all noticing was that all the intersectionalism that people wanted, or that people seem to be screaming for today, existed all those years ago, in among all these adverts, all that diversity, and no one cared about it. It's only now that we've got so much social media and we've got so much reach across the globe, at the speed of light, we can all communicate with each other so quickly, and all these ideas pass through one another so quickly, and now we're all being divided again. None of this was here 40 years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We'd healed the world. We'd healed the Western world. Like racism was coming down. Yeah.
In the 90s and the early 2000s, I didn't think about it at all. And
it's only been in the last decade or two.
No, it started in 2008.
You reckon that's the precise? That's like zero day.
Yeah, it started in 2008, and a certain person decided to run for office, and the media became hyper fixated on race, and there were a lot of narratives that were meant to be divisive, and you know, I'm dead serious. Like, I just did not think about race at all, and then it just started. It started becoming, you know, more and more and more prevalent, and then you got into the Zimmerman case and Mike Brown and you know, the Martin Zimmerman and it's, and Cellshade says he noticed it too. You know, that was like where I really first started to see it in the mainstream and the headlines, and you know, people were making.
I didn't know. I was kind of still asleep. I was still asleep back then a little bit.
I woke up in 2008. I was part of that whole Ron Paul revolution, and I really started to take notice how hyper fixated and focused people were becoming on race and acting like it was a big deal. I mean, I'll never forget when Katrina happened. I actually was watching when Kanye was on with Mike Myers, and he did his whole George Bush doesn't care. Yeah. And, you know, it's funny because when that happened, everybody was like, Kanye, what are you talking about, bro? You're being stupid. And, you know, everybody shrugged.
Go hand in hand.
Yeah.
That is such a funny clip, though, because Mike Myers does not know where to
He
put
doesn't
himself.
know what to say.
But let us go to the FNT memes of this week, because I feel like that is a much better topic.
Next subject.
Political stuff. So,
no, it is a meme show, isn't it? Sorry.
Did an early show this week, and y'all hopped in there and dropped some memes, and they were shown on the show. Well done, Release the Dragon. Well done.
That's incredible.
Ancestry.core member. I have to give a shout out to core member because he's been absolutely killing it every single day, man. Great work, man.
Nice tits.
I love when the ads resemble memes.
What the hell? Oh, and oh, did you guys see this?
I heard, yeah.
Basically, Jeremy was on the Alex Jones show, and because they kind of met on Friday Night Tights, that was all he could talk about with Jeremy. And I think he thought Jeremy was the wrong Jeremy. It certainly sounded like it.
How could he do that? Because like Jones and Hambly have streamed together before multiple times.
Well, Jeremy, DJ Cobra was saying like he texts with Alex Jones like all the time. So I was like, I'm a bit surprised.
Maybe Alex Jones has been replaced by one of them.
You know, I think it's a psyop. I think the quartering is actually DJ Cobra in disguise.
Yep.
Listen, the globalists don't want you to have coffee.
But yeah, that's where these FNT Godfather memes are coming from. Very nice. Kicking it back.
The beads of the candle. Perfect.
The power of coffee enemies today on Friday morning tights. Very nice. These Friday morning tights memes are very, very good. You know,
incidentally, coffee brand coffee, not just good for drinking.
You know, the sad part about this is he made like Ryan look like a progeria kid with a wig.
Now he has Angel Man syndrome. He looks like it.
I don't know, man. Like every single Harry Potter meme needs to have blabs in it somewhere. I feel like it's missing something if Blabs isn't like in the background somewhere.
Is that an Asgrid there?
Yes. Yeah.
Asgrid.
Oh my god. Very
What the
nice.
hell?
Core member went nuts on the thread.
He
Yeah,
did.
that is a good one. I
That's
like
a good
that
one
one.
of Shad.
A pretty short sword.
Shad probably freaked out sawing these AI ones. He absolutely loves the AI.
Chubby though.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the Suicide Squad after this. I think.
I'm impressed that Sheep posted a meme.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
they both pulled the Hassan Piker, I see. Oh,
Actually, Golden Age Geek, what Hassan would have done. Did you guys see this where Hassan went on break, but he hit a button either in, I guess, in OBS or on stream. I don't know what he uses to stream, but he basically put fake reaction footage in while he stepped away. He got caught. Memology posted it.
Big shout out to Memology. He's absolutely killing it. Good dude.
No, at that point, it'd just be better to leave the chair. Wow.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you got to step away, I mean, the audience, especially if you're doing a long stream, you know.
Well, it could be worse. Could be what was it, Asmongold with the roaches in his pants?
Oh man, that was dude. This dude has how much money, and he can't clean his room or get at least pest control.
For real.
Well, I mean, I got to be honest with you. I feel like I'm quite a manly man, but he's got more balls than me because I'd have screamed like a little fucking girl if that thing had crawled on me.
I would have lost my shit.
If you have roaches in your room, like, how much of a mess must that room be in?
That's true.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I do all of our pest control here, and what I used to pay for Orkin, and then I was so ticked off by the job they were doing, so I ended up figuring out what it was they sprayed. And funny enough, 1 month of Orkin is equivalent to getting Talstar Professional, and a sprayer bottle is $20 for like one of the pump sprayers. So for the cost of 1 month of pest control plus 20, I can do it myself. And I can do a way better job. And I go up in the attic and I go under the stairs and I get everything. I spray every other month, and we don't have any problems. In fact, since I fired Orkin, we have way less of an issue with any sort of bugs coming in the house than we did when we were having it done professionally.
And we got this one from Uber Geek for the finishing of.
I use a rolled up newspaper.
What's the next meme? Extra.
So a serious man comes in. I thought I recognized the new Harley Quinn.
Okay.
You don't like my podcast? Don't buy my book. Well, we didn't.
Oculus.
I imagine that's what he looks like when he wakes up.
Yeah.
Here we go from Alf. What the game developers really want. Pronouns. Let's see here. Let's go down. It's an ad released in the Kraken. Wonderful news. Culture Casino didn't see his shadow. Let's see. Also from released in the Kraken. I haven't vetted this one.
Yeah, I would.
So, also from released in the Kraken. Why does She-Ra look like she's about to start dancing with kitchen knives? I don't know. That does look like She-Ra Spears.
Yep.
From Oculus.
That's excellent.
Hopefully, it'll be the last time.
Probably.
From Releasing the Kraken, Friday morning pajamas. Yeah, why does Ryan look like he like is wearing Jon Favreau's scalp? From Releasing the Kraken, Ryan saying, "Damn it, why is Jay so fucking slow in line?" And then, why do they call it taking a dump? You're not taking it, you're leaving it.
We got the lovely Sherry hopping in. Look at that. I heard Argyle was horrible.
Yeah.
Garrett said it was a bait and switch.
Uber Geek did drop a review on it. I recommend people watch that.
Yeah.
Of course, we get the Bugle Daily coming in. There goes the real Spider-Man. Oh, God.
Random time.
The thing's gonna be black.
All right, that's it
Just
for the
wait and see.
memes, I think.
Oh, wait. We get this one.
Top moon.
OG.
The Chinese remake. They finally got it.
I'm assuming that one would not have the Taiwanese flag on the jacket.
Great job, everybody, on the memes for Friday Night Tights. Remember, we will try and go over them every week. And if they are YouTube appropriate, we will certainly bring them up. If they are not Extrazero, we will not bring them up. So let's go on to our next topic. And you know what? We are going to give it to True Pop Culture 7 on this one in regards to the Suicide Squad video game. So, TruePop, give us your thoughts.
Where do I begin? I suppose from the beginning. Well, as people would know, a couple of days ago, Suicide Squad released, but not quite. You basically had an option to pay $120 to get it like 3 days early, 2 days early. So me and Mr. Bug at BuggyCon, at BuggyCon, follow him on Twitter. We're chatting about it, you know. He's doing some clips, and then he encourages me to do some clips. I'm like, I'm not really feeling it, man. I just want to stay away from this game. It looks terrible from what you're posting. Then I did a clip, and then another. They kept dropping by the hour, and I kept doing it till like 5 a.m. in the morning. I was very tired, and by the time I woke up, I just see my phone absolutely blow up. And what I'm starting to notice is this game is equivalent to The Last Jedi and The Last of Us 2, an absolute deconstruction of favorite heroes, favorite characters, especially with the Arkham games. This game does not fit into the Arkham game universe whatsoever. And yeah, people have a strong reaction when you take a giant freaking dump on your favorite heroes. So, you know, I just edited some clips, right? The people reacted, and they reacted strongly. A lot of people in my mentions also keep spouting the same argument. Oh, they're villains. They're supposed to be disrespectful. No, the disrespect is not coming from the characters themselves, but rather the writers. I mean, these aren't really villains per se. They're petty criminals, you know, like mercenaries, assassins. Like, what sort of villain is Harley Quinn, really? I mean, true despicable villains would do edgier stuff than what they did in the game. It's a level of disrespect. And I think saying that argument over and over again in my mentions, it's such a surface level reading of it. Like, really? You're just taking that? It's just, oh, they're villains, they're allowed to do this. Like, really? You're not reading into it any deeper whatsoever. And yeah, people have just been spousing. I've gotten a bunch of people complaining at me. Chris Raygun, Movie Bob as well.
So
Chris
for
Raygun,
those
I'm pretty
who
sure.
haven't seen it, do you want to explain the clip?
Yeah, the Flash one. Yeah, I titled it "They Pissed on Flash's Corpse." Now that is not clickbait, because they literally fucking do that.
And so the Flash has expired. He saved our lives, yet we ended his. As honorable warriors, we will show proper respect to this fallen hero.
Show a little class, man. That, holy shit. Congratulations.
Was that really necessary?
Oh God, no.
And that has 6.8 million views on Twitter right now.
Yeah. It's still not hitting me. Not that many people viewed it, I suppose, but crazy to think about. Yeah, a lot of people responded to that, including Chris Raygun, who said like, "Oh, I'm better. I'm not annoyed at heroes being pissed on, but like the quality of the game and it being live service, blah blah. I am better than you than criticizing this game than you." It's like, shut the fuck up. It's obvious the level of disrespect that is in here. So
What's interesting is
they might as well just have stared down the fucking barrel of the camera and said, "Yeah, all the IP that you knew is dead."
Yeah,
and then shot him in the fucking head.
DC's dead.
Well, don't worry, they did that to Batman.
Dead.
Yeah.
All our favorite brands are dead.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
one of the things I've noticed is that there's something interesting going on that I've particularly noticed with WB games, and I dealt with this when Mortal Kombat 1 came out, is if you have any mild criticism of these games, it brings out the absolute craziest people, and I don't understand it because, look, even if this game was good, some of the stuff that it's doing, like if say the story and the gameplay were actually good in this, and I think objectively, the story is nowhere near what the Arkham games were, and the gameplay. One of the people I follow is G-Man Lives. I don't know if you follow him at all. He's an Australian reviewer. He's very impartial. He's not in the culture war stuff, and he did a review of the game, and he's like, all 4 characters outside of the way that they traverse are the same in skills and abilities. Everything is guns. Everything, like they don't have any unique melee abilities at all. It's just traversal. And he said basically the game boils down to 3 types of enemy encounters. It's either you're escorting a vehicle, you're wiping out enemies, you're wiping out numbers, or you're up against the clock. Those are basically the 3 types of main side mission objectives. And then outside of that, there's very little enemy variety. So it doesn't seem like it's a very fun game to play, but it's interesting how, when you're having discussions about like why you don't want to play the game, you get these people that are coming out as if it's the best game ever. And, I was called the gamer word yesterday, simply for, being in a conversation with Melee James. This guy comes out of the woodwork. So I'm like, yeah, that's not how the Green Lantern, you can't just pry the ring off a corpse of a Green Lantern and get his powers.
That's basic fucking knowledge. Yeah. Anybody who did any 2 minutes of research would know when the Green Lantern dies, the ring flies away, finds a new Green Lantern. You can't just put the ring on and control it unless you're incredibly strong-willed.
And get this dude, after calling me the gamer word, he says, "Get that gamer word's dick out of your mouth." And he's like citing stuff from the Batman cartoon. Remember that short-lived?
Yeah, the cartoon. Yeah, you can't really go by.
He's like, the Penguin was a Green Lantern. Then he cites some new Harley Quinn one-off.
Batman Brave and the Bold.
Not Brave and the Bold. If she became a Lantern in that, I'm unfamiliar. But apparently there was like a Harley Quinn Spotlight series where she becomes a Red Lantern. And he's like, well, Harley and the Penguin became. But I was like, yeah, even in those, they were not prying the ring off of a corpse. It doesn't work that way, pal. And I reminded him, I'm like, hey, I'm trying to have a civil conversation with you. You're coming at me with insults. And I tagged Rocksteady, and I was like, hey, Rocksteady, is this the type of fan you're trying to cultivate? Because if so, job well done. And, with Mortal Kombat, I'm a longtime Mortal Kombat fan. I said this on the ADH Geek podcast. It's like I have a cabinet in my basement. I've played every single mainline entry, every side game, including Special Forces. And when Mortal Kombat 1 came out, I'm like, WB Games has this. They're doing this thing where they're milking their customers. They're selling what are considered to be AAA games built on free to play models. The gameplay loops are built on free to play models. They're I think in Suicide Squad it's like $12 for an outfit, in their store. And Mortal Kombat. I mean, I don't want to retread all of that, but I mean, $10, $12 fatalities that are seasonal. They're really abusive towards their customers, and yet you have these people that are like fervent, going and like white knighting for these games that are apparently so great, but they spend all day. You look at their timelines and all they're doing, it's like they're paid. Because I can't imagine if a game's really good and I want to play it, the last thing I want to do is go on Twitter and engage with people that aren't even talking to me or anybody I follow. I don't understand it.
Well, it's because you just want to stay within your own bubble.
Well, it's not even a bubble. Excuses. It's like after this,
you're a twat. I don't want to be around you, man. I'm not looking for a fight here. I'm just looking to express or have a regular conversation with people that I know and I like. If you come in to a chat and have a respectful conversation with me, you're not going to get blocked. You're not going to get muted. Like, I get it. You know, if you have a different opinion, it's all good. But you come in there and being like, well, fuck you. Get out of here, loser. I'm like, well, I would punch you in the face in real life. But, I mean, I can't do that. So you get the block.
After the stream ends, I'm going to go play Tekken 8. I'm really digging that game. It's one of the best fighting games I've played in a hot minute. You know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to go and search Twitter and find all the people that dislike Tekken 8 and be like, you're a fuckhead. Fuck you. It's the best fighting game ever. What are you, stupid? You know, I don't understand that mentality. I'd rather play the game that I'm actually really enjoying rather than go and white knight for Bandai Namco and spend my whole... And the other thing, too, is like you look at these people's feeds and there is no diversity of what they talk about. It is all like hyper fixated. It is peak autism for these idiots.
They add you to Yahtzee lists, tell you to get lung cancer. Did I miss anything?
Told TruePop maybe lung cancer this week. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Get smoke in lockers more, bloody, blah.
The sad part is
being a baby.
You should make a bingo card.
Yes.
No, we got to give a shout out to Master of the TDS for already doing that bingo card. He hasn't done it with insults. Or no, he has done it with insults, I think.
Yeah. In 3 weeks. George R.R. Martin saying, all these toxic fans that don't talk about things they love. Like, well, when you're literally pissing on the corpse of a beloved character, how are we going to love that?
Right. And in 3 weeks, no one's going to be talking about this game.
Everything.
No, they'll be talking about how irrelevant it became and the servers being down and all that jazz.
And more to the point, you lazy fat bastard. Where's Winter Winter?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get into Mr. R.R. Martin here in a minute. This one's interesting. Is Suicide Squad's day one Steam peak less than half of Marvel's Avengers?
Now, how long will it take to die off quickly? Because I feel like it's going to be in.
I bought that Avengers game for £3, free British pounds on Steam. Streamed it, all the campaign, did some highlights, didn't do very well. Gave it a Viking funeral, let's say. No one really watched it. It was painful. It was cringe. I imagine I'll do the same with Suicide Squad.
And they'll probably cancel some concept ideas and projects, just like the Avengers game or something. Because was there any like future projects that were canceled? Because I heard like She-Hulk, War Machine, and other heroes were going to pop up, but didn't for that. Avengers
well, you know, the thing is, though, with the Avengers, you still own the game and you can play it if you own it.
It's not a fully live service game. Unlike this, with WB games, you can't play them unless the servers are up.
They did promise to have some features of it not being internet required in the future.
No.
But that should be on release, not in the future. Stupid.
So I don't know if you all saw this either, but you know, the game ends and they revealed that there were 13 Brainiacs total, and there were jokes made of, oh, I bet that because the one you fight at the end of the campaign is just a reskin of the Flash boss fight. And here you go. This is the post launch.
They did tease in some dialogue that they resurrect or do something with the bodies of the League. I guess this is it. And they also might add some, multiverse shenanigans as well. This might be other Earth's Justice Leagues. But I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know, one of the League members comes back alive and you have to fight them again or some bullshit like that. Or maybe they'll have, Joker dialogue as well with some of the leagues, and that's why they're bringing them back to fight again.
And Melee Games brought this to my attention earlier, but what's interesting is there does seem to be a little bit of fuckery on Steam right now. If you go on Twitch, not many people are watching or engaging with this game, but right now they went from having no reviews to over 1,300. And what's interesting is 87% of these 1,300 reviews are positive.
Does this happen a lot with Steam reviews?
No, it doesn't. It typically
it's kind of Rotten Tomato.
What do the reviews say? Are they like, Very happy game, super
so
good.
Let's read this one here. Introduction. I'm not a massive fan of the DC universe. The games and movies are fun. I love looter shooters. Beat the game on hard from first minute, 20 hours to beat. Did all of the side content. Story good. Enjoyed it. Where I think this is a little fucky, you get the gameplay. Excellent. Variety of activities is good. Enough to keep me excited, but not much that I am lost in different mechanics. Each activity is modded randomly each time you do one. How to complete it could be different than the last one you did, often requiring you to adapt and change your build. That flies in the face of everything I've seen and read.
Yes. Variety of activities. You mean the 15 fucking escort missions in this game.
Right. And that's why I bring up G-Man, because G-Man is a very impartial reviewer. He's not in the culture war. He doesn't, he just cares about whether a game is good. He actually liked the humor and writing in the game, but he was quick to call out the gameplay.
Yeah, I watched Mola play it, and he's objective, and you've obviously saw like the disrespect to the characters, but no, the gameplay, the dialogue, all absolute dog shit.
And again, like the key I'm seeing is if you like looter shooters, 10 out of 10, great game. If you want action adventure, 5 out of 10, wait for discount. Yet you're recommending it. Again, this is recommended, but it says, I'm not big on looter shooters typically. I struggle to find enjoyment in games like Destiny. However, I've been having a blast with this game. The builds are fun to manage. The gameplay loop is satisfying. So they're just, and again, like this guy has only got 3 reviews. One of the things that you're seeing is that
Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
It just seems odd. Like, I think people are almost trying to be counterculture in this. Because the one thing I'm noticing is that all of these positive reviews are people that don't normally leave reviews on Steam. So it just kind of makes you wonder. I'm sure this will change. Like Starfield went from having positive to finally getting like overwhelmingly negative reviews on Steam. So there's something funky happening. But I think that this game, much like Forspoken last year, you're gonna see bad performance out of it. And I think that by March 1st, you're gonna see massive layoffs at Rocksteady. And you're going to see a bunch of death throw articles, and then the game's just going to fade into obscurity before it hits $10. And then the next time you're going to hear about the game is when they're shutting down the servers later this year.
Yep.
It'll be focused more on Power World than the Suicide Squad.
Oh, I think Pal World is fun. It's it's a game I can play for a long, long time. And you know what? I wish there were more games out there like that. But Extrazero, what else?
I've seen lots of people play that Pal World, but I won't be playing it because everybody else is playing it.
It's fun, man. It's
I was like that with Harry Potter until I watched it.
So we were just talking about George R.R. Martin, so I think that's a great place to go next. And Jack, I feel like you're probably going to have stuff and things to say about this, so let's go ahead.
Not really.
No. At least let's hit on this because I'm curious. I'm curious what everybody thinks about this. Culture Crave. George R.R. Martin says social media is dominated by anti-fans. Toxicity is growing, he says. It used to be fun talking about our favorite books and films, having spirited debates with fans who saw things different. But it is no longer enough to say, I did not like this book or this film, and here's why. People would rather talk about the stuff they hate than the stuff they love, and delight in dancing on the graves of anyone whose film has flopped.
He doesn't understand fans.
I agree, given the whole context of George, but I do think that there is validity in what he's saying here.
It's not wrong to an extent, but the problem is we used to have such a deluge of things that we loved,
right?
And could argue minutia about things. Now it's all, well, what IP have we decided that Hollywood's going to destroy this week? How are they going to take a shit on it? How are they going to
beat it with a golf club?
Like the changes, and then have our army of stands on standby to go after them. That's how I see it these days.
Yeah, me too. I've got to be honest with you. It is a concerted effort to destroy any traces of anything that we used to enjoy and we used to love as fans, as a community. It's even look, whether you're black or white or female or male or whatever, loads of different people enjoy Star Wars, for example. And that has just been completely the female fans, they didn't want anything to change. Yeah, the black fans, they didn't want anything to change. It's like, what do you mean you weren't being represented? Of course you were being represented. But it's you got to understand, it's higher up than Disney. Okay, it's like going into like the tinfoil hat sort of area. It's higher up than Disney. You got to understand that. That's where all this is coming from. It's just a concerted effort. Like, the point is, alienate the old fans. Now you've got no gatekeepers. When you've got no gatekeepers, you can turn it into whatever you fucking want. The fans are toxic because they're gatekeepers and they want to keep the law the way that it was written. And we can't have that because we've got a narrative to push. So we've got to distance the fans from the IP so that we can write it ourselves, get rid of the gatekeepers, make them toxic. Now we can write whatever we want into the IP for a new generation of people
who don't want to watch it.
Well, luckily they've got parents like me turning around and saying, "No, you don't want to watch that." I'll give you a perfect example. Me and my daughter were going around at like a car boot sale, and there was some Star Wars figures on a what's it, and they were still in the pack. And I looked at, and my daughter went, "Oh, look, Dada, Star Wars," and I looked and I went, "Yeah, but who the fuck wants Rose Tico?" And we just moved on to the next store.
Here in the States, we've got a store called Ollie's, and they're kind of a discount store if you've ever heard of them. And I'm fortunate to have a couple around me, and it's just interesting. If you go in there, they have a whole. I mean, the last time I was there, they had over 80 Rey figures from Rise of Skywalker, just on card, pristine. And it's just, you have to wonder why they keep pushing this. I mean, I have a theory. It's a little Alex Jonesy, but it's I think it's safe for YouTube. But I'm a fan of Patrick Bet David. He was on YouTube, and he and Rogan were getting into like, well, why do you think companies are making all these bad choices with DEI and what they push? And he couldn't answer, and he just kind of circled around it. But what I think is, you know who some of these investors are and what they're doing. And if you're investing your money, what's the best way? Because this happens in the stock market. You devalue a stock and then you swoop in and you buy it on the dip. And what I think is happening is you see a lot of this division, and you're seeing stuff get pushed to large companies that are part of Americana. I know exactly what's going to happen with Bud Light. Like, you're going to see InBev get tanked. They're still getting tanked. This move with Shane Gillis isn't going to do them any good. And eventually what's going to happen is you're going to have some shell company from BlackRock swoop in and buy it. And they'll be like, guess what, Patriots? InBev's now American owned. Your Bud Light is now an American brand again. Drink up, Patriots. And they're going to get people. They're going to get people on the swing. And they're doing the same to Disney. I don't necessarily know whether Nelson Peltz and what's the other guy, our plants or not, or they're actually trying to save the company. But I think that's another thing going to happen is Disney swooped up, got all these brands. They got Fox, they got Star Wars, they got Marvel. And what better way to reverse course than to devalue this stuff, swoop in and guess what? Now Star Wars and Marvel, they're going to be back and better than ever. And then you get people interested in them again, but then you're pushing a whole other type of agenda. I'm curious though, whether, they're just trying to devalue this stuff so they can swoop in and buy it for pennies on the dollar, so to speak. And that's why we see all this stuff, and it's all bread and circuses, and it keeps us distracted from larger issues in our lives that impact us financially, socially, impact our children, that sort of stuff. And it's all bread and circuses at the end of the day. And I said I was going to get a little Alex Jonesy there.
I think you've either, at this point, right, there isn't really much hope for any of the IPs because the fans are too disenfranchised, in my opinion. And so there are some people who are still sort of clinging on to it, clinging on to a little bit of hope. But I think you've either got to torment yourself carrying on that way, or you've got to, like, you know, like a torn off limb, you've just got to bury it and you've got to put it to bed. It's something you enjoyed. You can remember it as it was, and it doesn't need to go any further than that. Anything that comes from now on is not real. It's just a facsimile.
Oh, so much of our culture in the West is based off of nostalgia, and nostalgia actually used to be viewed as a disease.
That's why I did my commercial stream, because of nostalgia. I enjoy it. One of the things that I love about nostalgia is that it unlocks memories. It unlocks childhood memories. I'm really big on trying to unlock things from my past that I've repressed. And so, like, all these tiny smells and all these tiny feelings that I get from, like, watching old adverts and listening to, you know, smelling smells that I haven't smelled in ages, and it unlocks a memory. You know what I mean? I love all that kind of stuff. So yeah, nostalgia is a really big thing. That's why member berries work so well.
Yeah.
Extrazero.
Anyone else?
Well, to Jack's point, yeah, I do sometimes trigger memories and whatnot with smells and feelings. Sometimes, you know, it'll be something like the way that the sun comes through the sliding glass door, and you know, just sitting on the rug with the dog, and then I remember, like, oh yeah, this reminds me of sitting in my grandparents' old sunroom. You know, that's those sort of memories, and then it goes into what was on TV at the time, and you know, we definitely long for the past, and sensory things tend to trigger that, and you find comfort in it. So I think there's validity to that.
Well, I think that's why people enjoy watching their old things, because of the nostalgia of it, as well as, you know, it's enjoyable. For example, I would much rather binge watch things that I've seen 100 times that came from Channel 4 or the BBC back in the day than anything that they're putting out right now. I'd rather sit there, like, I've seen the IT crowd thousands of times. Well, thousands of times, that's an over exaggeration, but I've seen the IT crowd loads of times. I've seen other Channel 4 and BBC shows loads of times before. You get what I mean. But I'll still go back to them time and time again.
Robin
put them
Hood,
on in the
Merlin,
background whilst
back when the shows were good.
Yeah, exactly.
Real quick, I wanted to bring up something, because this guy just tweeted about this. So this guy does some very good YouTube tutorials for CapCut, and I watch him a lot. He's actually using CapCut right now. He got that Apple Vision Pro or whatever, and this was the exact thing that I was talking about for editing. This is the one thing that if I ever got the Apple Vision Pro, is I want to do. This looks,
you know what,
incredible.
I'm gonna see if I can do that on my Quest 3.
Because like
I could either buy a pair of VR goggles or a car. I think I'll take the car, Sue.
Incidentally, is this person driving a Tesla at the same time?
I did see that. I saw guys walking through the street too with it. But I think technology like this is, you know, it all depends how you use it. And this is like the dream thing I would love to use. Just put the goggles on my face and just edit that way. I think it would be fantastic.
Anyone walking the street with one of those on is looking to get shot and robbed.
Or at least punched in the gut. And then
I'm not saying that they deserve it. I'm just saying that it's like, you know, like Dave Chappelle says, waving around your wallet in the middle of the hood.
Basically,
I mean, depends where you hang out.
You shouldn't be robbed. Yeah, you shouldn't be robbed, but you think you're probably going to be robbed.
But yeah, so
don't walk
that's
around
what
with
I've
that
been
shit on your
talking
face.
about. Tell me, I'm becoming I'm bowing to the AI overlords. No, I just want to do that. That's all I want to do. But yeah, so extra sorry about that. I wanted to bring that up because I just saw that. I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Oh, not this. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, so from Culture Crave, and this article comes from IGN, but the Avatar showrunner says that they had to find a balance where the series appeals to OG fans and then people who liked Game of Thrones. It couldn't just be for kids. I was listening.
Right. Nick fucking Lodian.
Yeah. I was listening to somebody talk about this, and God, I can't remember. I was in the gym last night listening to them talk about it, and I wish I knew it was somebody in the community talking about this. But the fact is that like the Avatar cartoon had general appeal. Yes, it was a cartoon, but why does it need to have like a Game of Thrones edge to it?
You see what? Why did they say Game of Thrones? Because it was.
They want to fuck up the ending and put that thumb-headed bitch from Last of Us in there.
Well, because what this statement tells me is that they don't know jack shit about Game of Thrones. Because to them, Game of Thrones is like an adult show, immensely popular and very mature. You know, that's the three basic things they see in it. They don't see that it's a very kind of nihilistic, kind of very down to earth, kind of sometimes even depressing medieval fantasy show. That's not what Avatar: The Last Airbender should be. Like, if you remotely had some knowledge about Avatar: The Last Airbender, the last thing you would need is for it to be like Game of Thrones. Like, what are you on about? It's such a bloody normie when you say that. You make a fool of yourself, idiots.
When they say it's going to be like Game of Thrones, do they mean tits and dragons?
Yeah, that's what they're saying, but they're not realizing that they're saying that.
But it's
that's
kids.
The funny thing. Yeah,
you said Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it wasn't made by Nickelodeon. Well, distributed by, I think, maybe.
No, they produced it too. It was an in-house show for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, didn't the writers they have the creators on at one point and then stop?
Yeah. Just like Cowboy Bebop.
Perhaps they just mean gruesomeness. You know, the level of sort of violence. Maybe that's what they mean.
Probably, I mean, we'll have to see.
And not tits and dragons.
We just got 5 gifted members from Tatsu.
I just like saying tits and dragons.
Yeah. Tatsu-sama, thank you so much, man. That's awesome of you. If you got a membership from him, please drop a thank you in the chat for Tatsu. Thank you, Sama.
So you'd rather play T&D than D&D?
Perhaps. If I knew what the fuck you were talking about.
Well, Dungeons and Dragons opposed to Tits and Dragons.
But big shout out to you.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think I'd like to play with dragons, but I definitely like to play with tits.
Understandable.
Actually,
and I don't reckon I'm going to get any of that playing Dungeons and Dragons. So,
you know, this is I think one that we really should talk about because it could impact us as memers. I wish our boy Kenzo was back here because you know, this is all about his girl being the catalyst for this. But yeah, let's get into this one. So there is a bill being proposed called the No Fraud Act, and Taylor Swift and the AI Fraud Act, how Congress plans to fight back against AI deepfakes. Now, at first, on the surface level, this sounds like it's going to be strictly about AI deepfakes, but let me read part of this article here. It says, Taylor Swift's likeness was used for non-consensual, seemingly AI-generated deepfake pornography, which spread across the internet like wildfire last week. The mass circulation of the photos commanded headlines and reconfronted lawmakers with a question. Should U.S. citizens be federally protected against AI abuse? The potential obscene ramifications of the artificial intelligence technology boom have been long feared by cyber civil rights organizations such as CCRI and are now seemingly unavoidable by the public and lawmakers alike. What gets interesting is if you read into this bill, it's not just AI. It goes into any quote unquote non-consensual digital image manipulation. So the bill aims to
what they did is something I don't condone. When it in the Legion of Memers, we have boundaries. We don't do that kind of stuff. We do this for humor and we do this for fun. So the problem is with any technology, it can be bastardized to do this kind of stuff. You're not going to be able to stop it. even if you put in a bill, just like, try and get rid of all guns. It's not going to get rid of all guns. Only the bad people are going to have it. So at the end of the day, what these people did was certainly wrong and inappropriate, but just because it happened to a celebrity, it's exploding in the news, and all of a sudden they want to take action. They wouldn't give a shit if it was anybody else.
Nothing can stop a middle-aged, angry white woman on this earth,
And again, to be clear, I don't condone this.
Let me read this part too before we move on. It says the No AI Fraud Act, if passed, would create a federal jurisdiction that will reaffirm that everyone's likeness and voice is protected and give individuals the right to control the use of their identifying characteristics, empower individuals to enforce this right against those who facilitate, create, and spread AI frauds without their permission, balance the rights against First Amendment protections to safeguard speech and innovation.
It does none of that.
It's all vaguely.
What's going to happen? Every streamer that reacts to anything that somebody else does is automatically going to be hit now. You won't be able to do any more reaction content to anything. It's going to be so unbelievably perverted. Like the law, like I understand why they're trying to do it, but just go after. I mean, just the problem is this was a Streisand effect.
Mm-hmm.
If they hadn't made such a big deal about it, and again, I don't think it was a good thing that they did that, and I think it was highly inappropriate. But if they would have just let it be, it would not have exploded into all this. And
I think maybe they wanted it to. I mean, you look at that one meme maker that got.
You think it's a psyop?
I don't think it's a psyop per se, but I think.
Well, maybe.
Section 230 protections are being debated again. Zuckerberg's in having testimony. I mean, I don't like what I don't like Zuckerberg, but I think what Josh Hawley did to him the other day is kind of dirty, to be honest.
What we had to bow down and apologize to everybody. Or whatever?
Yeah, and put him on the spot for it. Again, I'm not a fan of Zuckerberg, but I thought that wasn't in good taste. And also, it made the apology very unauthentic. He was put in a spot where he was forced into one. But I worry that the wording here is AI, but really, if you go back and read that one line, everyone's likeness and voice is protected and give individuals the right to control use of their identifying characteristics. So you could have
it already is.
How so?
So you already have laws that are in place that protect your likeness. It's there are like data protection laws and
yeah, isn't that why
look it up. Yeah, so
likeness or whatever is not meant to be like somebody else, like at the end of movies and things like that.
I'm not entirely sure about that, but I know that you have laws against using someone's likeness. But the point that so here's my thing about it. You keep saying NoGreenRocks that you don't condone what they did, so maybe I'm out of the loop a little bit, but the only ones that I've seen are the ones where she's being ran through by Elmo or something like that, or Cookie Monster.
There are far worse ones out there. It is
okay.
It's
graphic.
It is graphic.
Okay.
It's not.
I just wanted to clarify that before I carried on. Okay, so
I have
this is the issue.
Maybe different than some people, but there was always boundaries to art.
Yeah. So this is the issue, right? Now I could paint a picture. Yeah, I could get some oil paints and paint a lifelike picture of a representation of Taylor Swift doing something very dirty. Yeah. Now, is that subject to this sort of copyright likeness fucking law that we have? Or is there room to argue artistic expression? And I suppose the only way that it's going to happen, because you're using AI, it's just a new medium. That's all it is. It's another medium, okay, to formulate art. The issue is that AI can create an image that's almost indistinguishable from real life in certain cases. If you know how to program the prompt correctly, you can get it to look quite convincing, can't you? So where do you draw? It's like NoGreenRocks was saying. There's a line.
Morality. I think it comes down to morality. Should these things be persecuted in the court of law?
Well, so should we be protected then? Do you agree with the law?
That's where I kind of like pull back from it.
But do you agree with the proposed law?
No. I mean, like you can't. It's not something that you can't like logistically you can do because it's AI. You don't know who made it. Nobody, you can't go after somebody like that. I mean, it's wrong. Flat out, it is wrong. But
but that's what I'm saying. So do you
do wrong things, and there's not much we can do about it.
No, but we do have laws for people who do wrong things, though, don't we? Like for people who murder and for people who steal, we have punishments for them. So should there be a punishment also for crossing the line in this way? It's very dangerous. I wouldn't want to have an image or a video of me out there, like, and like anyone can just take my image off the internet or a photo that I put on Facebook. You know what I mean? And make a video of me doing something dirty.
To it. I think the problem is I feel uncomfortable being the authority on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, who am I to put that rule out there? I can say from a moral perspective, from my moral perspective, it's wrong. And if I see anybody I know doing that same thing, I'm going to immediately distance myself from them and not have anything to do with them again because they've shown a bad moral compass, which is something that I don't want to be around. So when you ask me, like, should there be a law? I can't really say because who am I to impose that on?
No, but I mean, like for you, because that's how democracy works, isn't it? It's like you should be voting for what you want out of life. And out of the government, what you agree with, whichever.
The problem is it's already
says.
out there. So even if they got arrested or they paid a fine, it's already out there in the business, and there's really nothing that can be done about it. I think you should, socially speaking, everybody who knows that person should distance themselves. And I think there should be like a communal moral outrage from it.
I completely agree with you. And so, right, they know that it's ungovernable, and yet they're doing it anyway.
Yeah. It's a tricky situation, but, when it comes down to it, I can only talk about myself and my own morality. And, because I am who I am, if anybody in the Legion were to do that, they would immediately be booted. There would be no question on it,
We don't want to see my hard drive then, NoGreenRocks.
Well,
you're saving loads of pictures of you.
Kermit the Frog is a little bit different, but I'm saying, like, I myself and the people around me that I can control, but when it comes to everything else, there's not much I can do about it. So, if you were to ask me, should there be a law against it? I don't know.
If someone did it, like genuinely, right? So genuinely, if someone did it to you, and I mean, I don't mean to pick on you.
No,
it's just because you said that you disavowed it. So if someone was to, but would you want that? Would you want the opportunity to be able to litigate?
I would like the opportunity for it, but there would be nothing I could realistically do because it's already out there. I would expect the people I know to say, like, yeah, that was extremely wrong. We want nothing to do with that person. But, it's not really my place to, impose that kind of stuff on other people. I would personally, I would like to go after them. But again, there's nothing I can really do about it because it's already out there.
So less laws, more dealing with it yourself. I'm all about that.
I think people should deal with it as a community. If somebody does something wrong in a community,
or as individuals.
If you're a friend of that person, you'd be like, "What the fuck did you just do? What is wrong with you?" And let the person know, like, "Hey, you severely screwed up, dude, I want to have nothing to do with you. And that's not
yeah,
really
but what if
cancel
it's not
culture.
one of the what if they're not one of the people in your little community? What if there's someone who was nefarious and on the outside and just wanted to hurt you?
I mean, there's always going to be people like that. There's not going to be much I can do about it. I'd expect people to, stand up for me, but not much I can do about it. Would I like to go after them? Sure, because I mean, it's going to cause. I mean, technically, it would cause reputational damage, so you can go after them in that kind of perspective. But
Taylor Swift has got a case then.
I mean, she might, but I don't think Congress should get involved with it and start making carpet laws on it. Let Taylor Swift go take the person to court because that's the person who was affected by it. But to say, okay, everybody, and then blanket, everything, that's where we run into problems. Because I mean, look at the memes. Half the memes we make are, us making.
It's artistic expression, and it's a new medium.
It's not with an intent of purposefully. Like fine, we are purposely making fun of each other, but like it comes from a good place.
We agree with each other.
Yeah,
we know that it's coming.
Exactly. Really quick, I apologize. I did see some super chats pop in, so let's give a shout out to Tatsu-sama. Greetings from Switzerland, and thank you again for dropping those membership gifts, man. You're the best. And chocolate there is pretty good. Core member, my dude, $5 says, hello and hail the Legion of Memers. Hail core member. We were talking about you earlier on. Keep up the good work, my dude.
I don't know a whole lot about Switzerland, but their flag's a big plus.
No, I'm good. Please don't do that. And that's not, honestly, you will get blocked, and I will, as memers, you should have a moral compass. Be smart about the way you do things.
I agree. I am a free speech absolutist. I prefer to leave it on my end. There have been bad actors we've dealt with. I've blocked, muted, moved on. I do think that there's issues with targeted harassment on the platforms, and I wish that, I wish that social media like X and Twitter, like if you block somebody, they shouldn't be able to tag you, or even like basically that you should get get your name out of their mouth, so to speak. But I do see a big slippery slope with this, and that's why I put it in the doc. I mean, to Jack's point, if you're painting something, if you're doing artistic expression, I mean, this, there could be big political ramifications with this. I mean, we saw a 2016 meme.
Absolutely.
There were people on the left, people on the right making the same memes about texting your vote in, and plenty of people on the left made them. One guy on the right got jail time.
Angry Zelensky, Biden on the beach.
Right.
All of them.
And I could see this being used for political purposes, where if
that's what I'm saying. That's why they're doing it anyway.
I agree with you, man. I think you're onto something. I think this is a slippery slope, and I think I think the other thing too is, like, we know AI stuff and deepfakes are going to come, but the challenge.
Tina said is more eloquent than I said. With memes, I think all is fair as long as there's no malice intended. Absolutely, and when it comes to the Legion of Memers, we have a way of doing things, which is why it's difficult to get people in, just because you need to make sure like it comes from a good place.
No, but the thing is as well, it's off the cuff comedy. It's right in the moment of like the memes. They kind of get forgotten and pushed into the back of the Twitter algorithm, but in that moment, it mattered. And we made that meme in that moment for the joke that we were referencing, or the thing that popped up on the stream, or whatever it was that the community came up with.
It's relevant to what's. That's why I like. No offense to anybody who does this, but that's why I get annoyed at memes that aren't relevant to what is going on during the show. So if you're watching a show and you're memeing a show, make it relevant to what's going on, because that's the humor in it. Comics making, short jokes, are always good because he's always short, and that's just how it is. But if something's not relevant to the thing that you're watching, it's like, oh, okay. And then it just gets moved on from. If you want your memes to be seen, make it relevant to what you are watching and the people who are involved in what you're watching. That is the best way to do it, in my opinion. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. It's basically a form of improv. But I'm not a comedian, so like I'm improv is not my jam. But just have fun with the people you're around. You're razzing each other. It's like when you're at a bar and you're making, you're hanging out with or at the pub and you're hanging out with your friends. You start, razzing each other a little bit. Everybody knows it's not to be mean. It's to be funny and make each other laugh.
We call it ribbing, having banter.
Playful banter is always good.
Yeah, it's just banter between mates.
I know we're getting a little late into the show, but we have a holdover. I think it would be a fun one to chat about, since we did talk Apple Vision Pro and we're talking relevancy. It's kind of a quick hit. Netflix says they didn't make an app for the Apple Vision Pro because it's irrelevant to their users right now. What do you guys think about this?
People are getting upset because Netflix is raising their prices and they might be putting in ads. So I think actually they make a fair point.
And they got better stock as well.
Mm-hmm. But I think also, I've got the Oculus and it works on that. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to go out and I don't buy Apple products anyway. I use Android and Windows, but I watch Linux. I watch Netflix. That was a Freudian slip, that was. I watch Netflix sometimes on the VR because I can actually have it as like a big sort of cinema screen. But they're absolutely right. It's probably not relevant. Maybe they don't see big download numbers in the current VR market.
Well, this device is very new, and I think the
very
Oculus
expensive.
It's very, very expensive, and that's where I don't think it's going to take off. And also the way that the battery works, I think is very ill-conceived. But beyond that, I'm surprised that this device, they can't just port over apps from what they have in their other ecosystem. You would think that they would have a native because I think that's the way Oculus works, right? Is they have their native theater app, and then whatever video app you use with it just is putting that on the virtual screen. So I'm surprised that you can't just get the iPad, iPhone version of Netflix and run it on this device. And with this being a pass-through augmented reality VR device, what I think would be useful is to have like, hey, I want to watch Netflix and have it like in the corner, and I can go about my day and actually see my hands and see my countertop, and I can watch a show while I'm preparing dinner, or while I'm doing this, that, or the other. I don't know. I think this is going to be Apple's biggest failure to date.
Which sucks, because I think it's a good idea, but when you outprice the majority of the population, that's a problem. If we're going back to what that guy was doing with the editing, I'm like, that's exactly what I think I would like to do with it.
Get an Oculus then.
You should get.
I have one. I just that's my brother's. I haven't used it in a while.
Yeah. Get on it. You start using it for editing because it works in just exactly the same way.
I probably splooge all over the place just because I'm so happy.
You see, some people choose to watch 3D VR porn, but NoGreenRocks chooses editing. Everyone's got a kink.
He wants to edit the 3D VR porn.
I sound pathetic, but it's something I really, really, really enjoy. Like, I get lost in it, and I love finding new things and new ways to do things. And once you become like competent, you can make anything you can think of. And that's why I, in the future, once I get a better computer and things, I'd like to like do other things. But like, this is a great first step. And if you have any passion in making anything, I think you should really get into editing, because once you learn editing, even before that, you can work on sound design, make your own music, you can work on game design, you can work on so many other things. Stack your skills, not just because it's good for YouTube. But like it's a really healthy outlet. It's a great hobby. Wookie Be Bad and I have conversations all the time. We'll send each other YouTube videos that either of us have already seen and be like, bro, what do you think about that? Like, it is really enjoyable for me. It's something that I'm super passionate about. So,
and what's more is going through just to take on, just to hit on what you were saying there. If you do like choose to do a little bit of audio editing, a little bit of video editing, etc., a little bit of photo editing, maybe in like Photoshop or GIMP, whatever it is you're using, you'll notice that there's a certain workflow that they've all seemed to pick up, and there are transferable skills between all of them. It makes you really quite computer literate. So yeah, I mean, just get into it. Just throw yourself into it. There are loads of Indian men on YouTube willing to tell you how to do it.
And you don't even have to remember, you can be absolute dog shit in the beginning. Don't worry about that.
I am.
Go practice it. That's why I always say, like, if people are new to the space and they're like, oh, I want to make memes, or I want to do this, I want to do that, just do it. Try it out. Learn what works, and go through trial by fire. That's kind of how I did everything. I started off with pictures, then I reached out to somebody who knew something, got an hour of education on it, and then from there I went and learned everything myself. Go have that hunger for knowledge that you would have for, I don't know, sweets or something that you're passionate about.
And really... don't be under any illusions either. Because there will be times when you've been working on something for hours and then all of a sudden there's like a power cut and you lose everything because you forgot to save. So, there are hard times in it as well, but it's well worth it.
Yeah, I mean,
get some of those skills.
If you think about it like this, I'm not sure how many of you guys like built Legos as a kid, but like sometimes you spent so long building a Lego set and I don't know, your mom stepped on it. And like your heart was broken, and you went back and you created something that was even better than the previous thing. So if you think about it like that, I think that's the most important thing. And don't look at others who are better than you as like, oh, they're better than me, I should quit now. Look at them more as inspiration. I was actually having this conversation with somebody earlier on this week, and they were saying like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit demotivated. I'm like, why would you feel not motivated? Go watch other people and be inspired by what they do.
And if somebody says you're good, don't dismiss that.
Yeah. I have a problem with, I'm not going to lie, I have a problem with it, and that's only because it's from my own perspective. But like, if people say like, good, I'm more like, oh, cool, you enjoyed my art piece. It's like making a piece of art and somebody being like, I see that art and I love that art. You could be like, oh, it's just art. I just made it. But like somebody else could love it. And that's kind of what matters. When I make the memes or the videos and I make them with a specific person in mind, it's for them. If other people want to enjoy it, that is even better. But it's for the person I have made it for, and then everybody else can come along and enjoy it too. I'm not singularly being like, oh yeah, this is all for me. I want the
praise and the accolade.
No. It's like people come to me and say like, oh, the Legion of Memers or you inspired me. It's like, that's fantastic. I want to see what you can do, because everybody has a different imagination. Everybody has their own way of doing it. And when I see somebody else doing it, I get I legitimately smile and get happy and be like, yeah, man, just go for it. I love it. Just keep on working at it. And if you ever
splurges all over his desk.
Yeah, like people know to reach out to me, be like, hey, like Wookie this morning was like, hey man, I can't do this one thing. Can you just show me real quick how to do it? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Just let me finish my breakfast and let's go. I'm always happy to help out. And I'm not sure what I'm doing with my own personal YouTube channel, but if you guys want more educational content on editing and creating, please let me know. I want to know where you would like to start, because I know that the starting point is a problem for a lot of people. So if I could just get you started, let me know what you're interested in. Either DM me or tag me or be like, hey, I would love to learn this. NoGreenRocks, show me how to do it. And I recently learned how to share project files through CapCut. So what I'll do is on the video, I'll create a Google Drive, or you can just copy and paste it, and you can play around with it and do your own thing with it. Because I don't want anybody ever copying me. I want to see your take on things. It can be similar, but I want to see what you can do. Because I'm me. There's enough of that out me. I don't need more me's in this world.
Before we get to memes, CJP put one thing in the chat. I think we do need to highlight real quick for tonight. Yellow Flash is a really big show coming up.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Yellow Flash. We'd love to have him on anytime. He knows he can DM me and reach out to me. But Yellow Flash, big supporter of the Legion, and one of his shows are also a show that we tend to cover. It's a bit late for me, but other Legion members do cover it. So if you're go watch the show, turn on the reminder. And if you want to get started in memeing, maybe meme Flashy show a little bit. Have some fun with it.
He's got Gabe Eltaeb on tonight, along with Dean Cain. So that should be a really solid show. I've been really enjoying seeing Dean Cain pop up in a lot of the Fellowship stuff. He's got some really good commentary. Dude knows his stuff. He's very well spoken. Absolute Chad. So it's going to be
very active on Twitter.
Yeah,
of the thing he was doing.
He has a very good moral system too, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
Extrazero. I know that whole conversation about creating took a long time, but let's get to the memes. I don't want to skip any of your memes. Great work today on the thread. There were some super relevant ones, and I am excited to see these memes.
Yeah, so let me go ahead. We'll get us queued up real quick. Let me make sure I also have volume. And there's only one with sound today. So let me make sure that we have volume enabled. And without further ado.
And just so you know, if you're watching the rewatch of this every week at the same time, same place, we put out the meme thread or the link for the show. And you just put your memes at the bottom there, hashtag the Legion of Memers, and we will bring it up on the show if it is YouTube appropriate.
All right, let's get into these. First and foremost, we have this one from me. This is the dystopian future.
That's not too far from the truth, man.
Yep.
That's the only thing I want to do. Stand there like Minority Report or Matrix.
Slippery
just
slope.
Go for it.
Yeah. Just wanted to edit videos and
then my God! Speaking of slippery slope.
That's it.
Well, TruePop earlier in the episode said he wanted to change his name. So
my name's Harvey Quench.
I would make a better Harley Quinn than whatever the game offers as Harley Quinn. Jeez, it's not that hard.
There you go, Professor Savage Dad.
The best part is
somebody retweet this to Jeremy and the quarter, please.
I even like in the bottom left here, D-Day quartering.
Yeah.
There's so many layers to this. I like how he took like Jeremy's sidebar, like the quartering sidebar, and he like mashed it up with the $1.99 brand coffee.
Very good work, intricate work. See, this is tasteful. I like it.
He says, with the defeat of the Teen Titans, only one team of Patriots had the national pride to defeat the nefarious art by Kenzo and his colonizing power. 1770
Savage Dad, you might get Taylor after you. Jeez.
I don't know. That she wouldn't have. I mean, if she did, then we have a whole different set of issues.
We get this one from Professor Savage Dad. This is featuring Triss and Mazza. It says, let me take a break from memes and focus on my health. And North Korea does something stupid. Let me go, bitches. It must be. Mazza in the jacket, man. He's so proud of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
We also get this one from Professor Savage Dad with TruePop saying, I wish I could sentence all deadbeat dads to life in prison for execution.
Did I say that? I hope I didn't.
Then I don't know which Emma that is.
Emma Watson.
Oh, that's Emma Watson.
Yeah, Emma Watson.
Wow, what happened to her?
Emma Watson.
The worst picture.
She turned out to be a
woke.
crackhead.
That's what wokeness does to you.
But apparently,
everyone has a bad photo. Okay, everyone. All right. calm down about it. Jeez.
I am a bad photo. What are you talking about?
And,
Professor Savage Dad, by the way, is posting for Triss at the moment.
Okay. We get this one.
I don't know whether that one's for Triss. From Triss.
It's got his watermark on it, so I'm not entirely sure. But what was the name of this villain on Teen Titans? But anyway, it's Kenzo saying, someone must stop this nefarious villain and his powers of colonization.
I mean, we did that throughout history, so I mean, it's not really a superpower per se. I mean,
yes, Room 5, yes.
There we go.
This was the one we saw in the middle of the show that it took some self-control not to share, dude. Yeah. Room 5, that was fantastic.
It kind of looks like Craig
sexy.
as well.
It does a little bit. I do see some. This is our last one, I believe. This was from Triss. So let's see here. I don't know what the audio is, but these hosts slandering my good name.
Triss is the most dangerous memer in the game. I just want to say I think Triss is the most dangerous memer in the game.
Speedy recovery, Triss. We can't wait to have you back.
We just
speedy recovery for Dermy Wormy. Did you see him eating those fucking hot peanuts?
I didn't do that.
Carolina Reaper peanuts the other night, and then he fucking necked half a bottle of. Well, it was a 4-liter bottle of fucking milk. He necked half of it on stream, and then he disappeared off stream for a couple of minutes.
Oh my god! Why would you do that, man?
I was.
But he was sweating profusely, man. He was like, I can't do it. I can't do it because I think it was a super chat. It was a super chat from someone. Who was it? And they bet that he'd got to eat the nuts and he couldn't have a drink for like 5 minutes or something like that. And he made it through like 4 minutes of it. And he was like, I can't do it. And he's like sweating profusely. His face is red. And that was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful TV. So I hope your arsehole ain't too bad, Dermy.
Oh, that just made my day. Oh my god.
Well, I hope he got some good money from it. That's all.
And I thought the hot sauce last week was bad.
I'll have to order him one of the mother of all bars, which is it's a chocolate bar that's infused with scorpion pepper in the chocolate, and then the caramel has Carolina Reapers.
Oh, jeez.
I want you guys to know.
Chocolate.
If you guys want to hurt me in that way, a good bottle of alcohol will do a lot worse. So send me some alcohol. We are coming towards the end of the show. I want to make sure everybody has their proper outros. True Pop Culture 7, my man. What are you doing this week?
Nothing much. In terms of shilling stuff out, please do check out my recent live streams. One with Melee James and Chrysosis. It's been getting watched back like hell, and I really appreciate the support on that live stream. It was pretty good. There's also character studies. I am going to try to adjust the True Pop Culture 7 show to on a certain day, on a certain week, as soon as I find a co-host, because there's I'm going to need one if it's going to be on the weekend. I can't promise I'll have a guest on the weekend because guests aren't usually available on the weekends. So yeah, expect sometime in the future for the True Pop Culture 7 show to have a co-host. And also check out my recent video that's been exploding too, of Mola playing Suicide Squad. His reaction is absolutely hilarious. And I think that's all I have to chill out for, unless I'm forgetting something. I don't think I am, but no, thanks guys for being on here.
Of course, man. It's always great having you on. I think we're going to start keeping it to a more smaller cast because I think it's a bit better for everybody. So if you're watching this on the rewind, just expect for a smaller cast from now on about this size. CJP, my dude, what you got coming up this week?
Well, we're going to try a redo of the show that went horrible this week with Master Swag King. We're doing talking podcasting audio on my show this week at Thursday at 7. I am now officially 19 subs and 22 watch hours away from monetization.
Nice.
Awesome, guys. Go. Do you have playlists up?
Oh, yeah, I've got plenty of playlists.
So go check out the playlist, their music. So go play that on the background when you're doing chores or driving. Help CJP out, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you'll get a lot more content like that as well. Oculus, what you got coming up this week?
Sorry. Yeah. Can I just ask CJP what was the problem with the MSK show?
Well, one, we had to start a little bit late. His monitor had broken just that morning, and his other monitor he dropped. I had no audio for a good 3 or 4 minutes before I figured out StreamYards had changed my microphone. So yeah, it just derailed from there.
So it was an audio podcast with wretched audio.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about it for like 2 minutes, and the rest of it was just me, him, and Paul just shooting the shit.
Yeah, he was telling us that he just knocked the table with his knee, and his monitor just fell over.
Oh man. Did he have it on an arm or something? Or
I don't know. It was just sitting on the table. He knocked the table with his knee, and it just fell over. I think it was live on stream.
It's like a almost $400 monitor.
Oh, that's painful.
Unlucky. Twice. Dropped the second one.
I would have bad day. Like Jackie Chan says, bad day. Oculus, what you got going on this week, man?
Well, I'll probably do some meme ideas for next week, which will actually be FNT this time, back to the regular schedule. So I'll probably think of ideas for next week, which I'm looking forward. So,
yep. All right, my dude. Be sure to check out Oculus's meme on Twitter. Big shout out to Cellshade, who's been a member for 3 months. Great memes. Can't wait to get back into memes soon. Can't wait to see you back, man. I miss you, memes. You do some great work, my dude. And thanks for being a member for 3 months. If you don't know, becoming a member helps the Legion of Memers by helping us do the things we need, want, and need to do. Hopefully, we'll be able to at least pay for some of one of the members to go to Vegas this year, at least half the ticket or something like that. I'm really trying to take the channel into high gear so we can appreciate the Legion members as they should be appreciated. Extrazero, my dude, what you got coming up?
So not too much coming up this week. I mean, I have figure action on Thursdays. So if you're into collecting figures, if you want to know anything about them, we talk Transformers, we talk third party, we talk Marvel Legends, Black Series, Hasbro, Storm Collectibles, McFarlane, anything going on in the industry that anybody's talking about. We cover it there, break it down, dissect it, and have some fun doing it. I also cover side scrollers throughout the week, so give me a follow over on Twitter. I'm getting really close to 500 followers, so I'd really appreciate it if you could, if you're not already. Hit that follow button. I post a lot of memes, post a lot of gaming takes, post a variety of content over there. A lot of conversation engagement. It's not all doom and gloom. We have fun over there. So I'm currently at 477 followers. It'd be awesome to hit 500 by the end of February. It's my goal. So if you can help me, I'd greatly appreciate it. In addition to that, and it's also a great place to catch all my memes. In addition to that, I'm always here on the Saturday show. We've got a great guest lined up for next week. I can't talk about it yet, but man, am I excited. So, hey, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, make today the day that we earn your subscription. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, hit the follow button over on Rumble, wherever you like watching us. Make sure you're following us because we got a lot coming for 2024, and I'm really excited about it.
Absolutely, man. Big shout out to Extrazero, who's been doing a lot of the back end work for the Legion and the live stream. While I have to take care of some personal stuff, he's been really stepping up his game and making sure the show runs smoothly. So big shout out to you, Extrazero, man. I appreciate you. Jack, what you got going on this week?
Well, tomorrow, it is Sunday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, so tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific time, it's like 3 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. I'll be on Rosales Comics channel. Then on Tuesdays, we've got my live stream playing a very old game that I really enjoy called Blood Omen Legacy of Cain. So we've been going through a playthrough of that. So every Tuesday at 10 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. Don't know what that translates to in old money. But yeah, And then on Wednesday, I'm usually on the Common Nerds channel for Winding Down Wednesdays. That's at 6 p.m. Central. And on Thursday, I've got Commercial Breakdown at 10 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. And on Friday, I'm going to be with Anna's Gameland and a few other people like Clifton 3D, I think, or maybe I'm sort of giving out her guests at the minute, and I'm not supposed to, but nevertheless, I'm going to be on that stream. We're going to do sort of like a live viewing of Tombstone, movie Tombstone, and we're going to be sort of like doing reacts to that, I guess.
Oh, nice. Is that going to be on Rumble?
Catch me there. She hasn't given me the link to be able to say yet, so keep an eye out. And you can follow me on Twitter as well, at Jack Tarlad. You can see me on YouTube, the same Jack Tarlad, just the same as what it says down here on your little nameplate there. Just go search that, Rumble, YouTube, Twitter, you'll find me. And thank you so much for inviting me back on. It's been a blast again. Really enjoy this.
Of course, man. You're always welcome on. You know that.
Thank you.
And I am Superman, if you wasn't scared of NoGreenRocks, leader, creator, and founder of the Legion of Memers. Thank you all for another successful meme stream. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so if you like our work. It does help us all out in the end. And we will be dropping shorts, experimenting with different days of the week, maybe 5, maybe 3. But if you go watch those, like those, and we appreciate each and every one of you for being here every week. And we will see you guys next week, same time, same place. Thank you all for watching.